So it's lovely to have you here today, and you might like to give me, just talk a little bit more about why you became involved and why the Dying Well at Home programme is so important to you.
Well, I cared for my parents for 10 years until they died, and they passed in their own home, which I was very grateful for, that I was able to give them that. And we know that the majority of people would prefer to stay in their own homes.
Yes.
So when I seen after they passed, we had some difficulty getting palliative care, and it was quite difficult to navigate the system to see what we needed for what and who you went for what service. So I noticed that the Irish Hospice Foundation were running a focus group, which I took part in then, which I thought was brilliant, because it's essential that you listen to people who've had lived experience of it. When anyone you love is at the end of their life, obviously it's a very emotional and difficult time. But when you're a family carer and you're the one with the responsibility to provide that care, it adds a whole other layer to that around your concerns and worry and things like that,
So I suppose the key things we've developed now at the moment are the e-learning programme with the 6 modules, and that e-learning programme is for anybody who's providing care at home. So it can be a carer, it can be a family member, and indeed for healthcare professionals as well. And then that toolkit, the booklet that complements the e-learning, has been really well received. But another thing we developed out of the learning of the focus groups and the recommendation was the information and support line.
So it's really good that the helpline is there. If you're there one day and you think of somebody, you can just pick up the phone and get information, because it will give you an awful lot of reassurance, and it'll take some of that worry away. It's people's stories and lived experience that will create change, because change is needed, and I feel that these resources that you have out there are really, really going to help people to support them to care for their loved ones at home.
Thank you. Thank you.